If you'd like to sponsor Still Got Game, give us a call at 773-527-2961 or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. Hey now! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Still Got Game, episode 467. Still Got Game's official podcast of tooltoplay.com. I am, as always, Derek D. Smooth Nolan.
And I am Roger Hitman.
I am Chris Selden, 007 Selden.
Oh, it's like we are seasoned professionals here. Oh, it's good to see you guys. Good to see you.
Yeah.
We'll be back for another week.
Yes. So no Yaunt, no Electrify. We missed last week, but we're back this week for a fresh action-packed show. And he's on point tonight. He's got this shit. He got his name right. Almost, and we'll see how we progress as the show goes on. But if you're in chat right now, you want to discuss something during the show, drop it in chat, and we will try to work it into our agenda. But fairly light news week, so this could be a quickie. So we'll see what happens. So we'll just jump right into the mailbag for feedback and questions from our last episode. And remember, our voicemail will cut you off after a minute, so be short, concise, and to the point if you want to leave us a voicemail. The Goat 1111 comments. Thanks for using my comment last week. In addition to acting like another member of the crew, another themed episode could be everyone wearing costumes. Love the show.
I'll wear my Sea of Thieves shirt.
Yeah,
I'm just not a cosplayer, so you're not gonna probably catch me in a costume.
Yeah, I don't know about this either, the Goat. Like, I know, is it that you really don't like the show and you just want us to do stuff that embarrasses us or makes us look dumb? But, because I think your first idea of us impersonating each other, actually, that was pretty sick. I'll give you that. But wearing costumes is not really my kind of thing. Maybe at Halloween, we could do a Halloween episode where we wear costumes.
I got my costume ready to go.
All right, perfect. All right, so, and Selden's got his Uncle Fester costume ready to rock, so.
Wow. That's mean. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Selden.
I'm sorry, too, Selden. It was low-hanging fruit. It was
the comments made by Derek Nolan do not represent that of Still Got Game.
Yes, they certainly do not. My comments are my own. Sorry, Selden, but yeah. All right. Yeah, maybe we'll do a Halloween episode. All right, next up, STTNG69 asks, I'm a fairly new listener, but I believe I figured out everyone's roles and personalities. If I were to listen to an old episode from years ago, whose personality would you say has changed the most?
I'm gonna say Hitman's probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say me.
He used to be so behind the scenes you didn't even know he was there unless he popped up for a couple seconds, and it was just correct something.
I'm gonna say me as well.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I would say Hit would be one where he's gotten so jaded over the years. Now he's just angry.
Yeah,
all the time.
Yeah.
He used
That's
to be
what I was gonna say.
full of hope.
Yeah, now it's like doom.
Yeah, and then Selden, I would say, if he went far enough back to when you were a caller, your calls were very timid, and now you've really stepped into your role. So I think you both have had. I feel like I've been the same forever. I'm just, nothing changes. Like literally, I've been saying, and on that, let's for years and years and years and years and years forever. Yes, yeah. Mine, I live the D.
Set the bar so high. I mean, low.
Yeah, I'm on every day. When I wake up, I flip the D Smooth switch, and it's all day long, every day. So.
Oh, so there's a switch.
Oh yeah, believe me, Tiff would not like it if it did not turn off after at night. Yes.
Interesting.
But yeah.
But I don't know. What do you think, Sting? Is that what would you say? It's Sting 69? Anyway, what would you think, Sting? Who would you think?
I thought it was Star Trek: The Next Generation 69.
Yeah.
But
But let us know who you think is changed the most and how they've changed. So,
well, I think that because they said they're fairly new listener, they don't know who's changed the most.
but he believes he's figured it out.
Well, he figured out our personality.
Oh, figured out our personalities.
Yeah. But actually, this is a good question for the rest of our fans. Who do you think has changed the most over the years?
Write in, comment.
Yes, comment, leave a voice. For fuck's sake, someone just leave a voicemail. It's been so long since we had voicemail content. I'm actually not even sure how to get voicemail content into this version of the show, and I haven't had to figure out how to because it's been so long since anyone left one. So, but
you're just gonna be holding your phone up to the mic.
Yeah. Actually, I think we did that once. Hit, remember when you were producing and we didn't know how to get the voice on? So like I held my phone up and it.
Oh yeah, the phone. That was awful. I did not like that. No.
No. Yeah. So we've done it before, but we don't want to do it again. But yes, please leave a voicemail or comment.
Yeah, well, we had the audio from the HQ trivia days that we import somehow. So.
Oh yeah, that was when Hit was producing, and he had like his crazy setup. So
yeah.
My setup's not that crazy. All right, next up, Forked Peen comments. Sorry, 1 second. All right, I'm gonna do this serious. Forked Peen comments. I've been loving the show, but really miss Electrify. D Smooth, can you please try to convince her to do an episode? Thanks, and keep up the great work.
She's not coming back, guys. Get used to it.
I try to convince her every single fucking Monday. I'm like, come on, it'll be fun. Yeah, no.
You should tell her Forked Peen.
Forked Peen asked for it. Not all of the women over the last month that have been like, I miss having another woman on the show. And blah. Where Forked Peen is going to be the one. It puts it over the top. Yeah, no.
You never know until you try.
I guess. I really feel like once Halo comes out, I think Tiff will be back. But right now, there's just been no games, and she's not doing a lot of gaming at all remotely. So, let's see what happens come fall. So, all right, and last but certainly not least, Altius asks, with Gamescom being digital again this year, do you think we'll see any major announcements or updates from Xbox or PlayStation? Could this be where Sony shows off the PSVR 2? With all these cons going digital, the companies that usually pay for booths are hitting an audience at least 10 times what they get in person, and Gamescom is huge.
Honestly, no idea.
Yeah.
No idea. I haven't had my ear to the ground. Like, I'm not hearing anything, so I don't know if I'm qualified to answer this in any way.
Yeah, I'm
like, I haven't heard anything. Like, they could announce something they couldn't.
Yeah, I just don't. I know Gamescom.
It's so unpredictable now, right? With COVID,
with everything
like
digital,
the dry spell,
you just never know when anything's coming, and all these companies are experiencing delays from people working from home, and so I don't know either. I will agree with his statement that with all the cons going digital, they get a lot more eyeballs. Like, and Gamescom was like what, 250, 300,000 people in attendance. So I would say from home, people are watching. Yeah, he's probably about right. 2.5 million to 3 million people are viewing the live streams. Maybe. But yeah, I just don't know what they would announce. The last thing that Xbox did, I forget what it was, but it was 5 or 6 years ago, and they did like some massive reveal at Gamescom. But it's been a long time since something was revealed there. Usually it's E3 or something local.
I could see them announcing some Game Pass game with FIFA or something like that, but
because it's Europe. Yeah,
because it's Europe, and they might somehow tie Games Pass into that to try to drive some business for them over there. And the only thing I've really seen so far is that people alluding to people that have been nominated for games of the type things.
Yeah.
That started to flow out a little bit. Some people rumors and But
Game of show,
for actual,
best
yeah,
this, best
actual
that.
showing off, the PSVR 2 may be ready at this point to show, but I'm not 100% confident in that
Yeah.
because I don't know when they're going to get those units out with all the chip shortages still going on. I don't think that's a priority for them right now. So
Yeah, I don't know if Altius called this and this is going to be the official soft launch of the PSVR 2. Kudos to you, but I'm with Selden. I don't see, with the supply chain issues coming that are continuing, I don't think you can launch a piece of hardware, especially since just last week I saw a post from people in the industry that just finally got their PS5 in the industry. So
yeah, that new, even the new SKU of the PS5 digital, the one that's been revamped and lost some weight, it's just now shipped and received in Australia, I think, within the last 24 to 48 hours. So even that SKU is not getting out fast, even though they announced, it leaked months ago.
no, all industries are fucked until we're done with this. So get your fucking ass vaccinated, you pussy. So not you, Selden. I was talking in general to our audience members that are not vaccinated. Hit, you have anything else to weigh in on this?
No,
All right.
nothing.
All right. Well, fantastic questions. The GOAT 1111, Star Trek The Next Generation 69, and Forked Peen. And of course, as always, Altius. And if any of you want to give us some feedback or questions, give us a call, 773-527-2961, or email us at podcast@tooltoplay.com. And on that, why don't we hop on over into what we're playing? Hit, what have you been playing this week?
Not much. Basically just Sea of Thieves. A little bit of Warzone, not really playing that much. Other than that, that's it. That's it.
I
Well, what
see
you saw
your I see your TikToks, man. You are one dirty motherfucking pirate, dude.
Oh, I
You are
know,
just,
right?
You are just evil
I
to those
know.
guys.
I know. I love it.
He sits there and camps out at the drop zones for the chests, and he just waits and he maneuvers around or he sails up on them and he's launching in. I'm like, man,
most of them, I'm like, I see them on the map and I I plan out like, okay, they're gonna be here, and I try to cut them off, and like it makes great content sometimes. It really does.
And you're sailing those solos at this point, right? And you're taking out
Yeah,
whole
most of those
squads,
are
so-
solos, but yeah.
No.
I
Impressive.
was gonna post another one today, but I forgot. Or maybe I'll do it now. We'll see. I have another one.
Show. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, it doesn't take much. I went back and like picked out a whole bunch of stuff and made a whole bunch of content, and I'm just sitting on it, ready to upload. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I've
what
been
you saw, what you
playing.
playing?
I've been playing. I played through 12 minutes. I went through
no
a couple
spoilers.
endings on that.
I want to play that too. Yeah, that's on my list.
It's a good game, but it's an exercise in putting a round peg through a square hole a lot of the time. So you're beating your head against the wall trying to figure out what to do next to
That's
get
what it
past the
seemed
point
like
where you're
from
at.
the press event. Yeah.
So, but it's got an interesting storyline. We'll talk more about it once you or somebody else, a couple of you guys play through it and stuff. Other than that, I've been playing Hades. I've been loving Hades. That game, they did a really good job on that, and I think even the critic scores and stuff like that.
It
are
won
coming in pretty
Game
high
of
on
the
that
Year
game.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm super excited for this too. It's
like
like
it's a lot of fun. It's it's that rogue-esque.
Like
The
a
levels are
roguelike,
always
yeah.
changing, and playing through that and just grinding up your levels and being able to get further and further into the dungeon. And they did a really good storylines with it and stuff like that. So I'm really enjoying that.
Oh, ever since Bastion, I've been balls deep in Supergiant. The kid likes his gun. The kid pulls out the gun. The kid does this. The kid does that. I know Logan's back doing like 5 different voices in this game. So
yeah, the narrator's definitely there, and he's definitely got that good quality humor to him. So it's definitely a game I highly recommend. It's on Game Pass too, so that even helps more.
Yeah, free.
Other than that, I played a little flight sim on the Xbox. That's my chill game. I'll just cruise over areas that I've lived or moved or hiked or done something to or been visiting. So I'm having a lot of fun with that.
Too?
Well,
Like, what did you do to these areas?
like
where it's visible on a map?
No, I went up the arch in St. Louis. I flew over the arch in St.
Okay.
Louis to check it out, type thing. So,
Nice.
it's they've done some really cool things with that, and it's a good chill game to play on the big TV.
It really is.
To relax and
Yeah.
stuff. So,
Nice.
other than that, on PC, I've been playing more of Death Stranding. I'm making my way all the way to the West Coast on that, so I'm
Mhm.
pretty far along in that
Carrying
game now too.
packages. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
And then other than that, just my mobile games. My Empire is in puzzles and combat puzzles. So
Like, you know, Sultan, you can break the habits on the mobile game. So
Says the guy that was playing Harry Potter
I
and
know.
Pokemon
That's
for
why I can say
years.
this. Like, now that I've broken it, I can tell anyone can break it. So
well, it's these are the RPG match 3 puzzle games. So it's not like it's new content, but it's the puzzle aspect that keep going on it. So
okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
what about you, Derek? What have you been up to?
Well, after all the Halo content dried up, I am now playing. I played a little bit of Flight Simulator, and today I played probably an hour or two of Tetris Beat, which is and we'll talk about that in the new releases, but it was pretty fun. And yeah, no Pokemon Go, no Wizards Unite, no. There's a drought of games, and I'm looking forward to the fall. That's all I can say. It's been.
But
terrible.
what is coming out? Like actually is coming out? You think?
All I need is Halo.
Okay. Is there anything else coming out? What if
Psychonauts
Halo's not
tomorrow.
good?
Psychonauts tomorrow. Come on.
Psychonauts.
talk about
What if there's nothing to do in Halo?
That's the beauty of Halo is that a game called Halo
Maybe
2
we'll
came
maybe
out,
we'll
and one
talk
time
about.
I played thousands of games of Halo 2 that were all the same.
But maybe they're not going to be releasing a full game come
Oh, well,
November.
let's talk about that in our
Maybe-
stories later.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. All right. So on that, why don't we move on over into the new releases? First new release out this week or this weekend last is Hades, out for the Xbox Series X and S and the PS5. This is Supergiant Games' latest roguelike. Selden's playing it. It's sitting on my console right over there. I can't wait to play it. I love Supergiant Games. I guess the beauty of this game is it's a roguelike, but after you die, you actually gain information that you can talk to different characters and progress the story along. So each time you die, you're moving the story forward versus a normal roguelike where you just get stronger and then go out and try it again. So I can't wait to play this game.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. I wish I had some co-op capabilities to it, but you know what? It plays just fine as a solo game. So
Nice.
the art style's spot on too. The art, the audio, everything is just. This game is really good. So
Nice. All right. Next new release out this week is Quake, the 4K remaster out for Xbox Series X and S, the PS5, the Switch, and the PC. This launched off QuakeCon this year, and they announced this for $10 fucking bucks. I enjoyed. Hell, not to brag, but before I was D-Smooth, I was Iron Man, and I had Iron Man's Quake server list for people to go play Quake on. And I'm still going to go on the record in saying that I invented sorting servers by ping. No one did that. People just listed servers online. It was my innovation, and it is. Go to the Internet Archive, and you can see that I was the first to do it. So, but yeah, I love Quake.
Wayback Machine.
Yes, the Wayback Machine. But yeah, I love Quake, and I'm gonna pick this thing up for $10. Fuck it.
Yeah, I think Blue hit us up in the Discord channel today and was like, "Has anybody seen D-Smooth and how many hours he's put in Quake yet?"
Yeah, see, everyone knows I'm a tried and
You're
true
a Quake god.
cut my teeth on Quake. Yes, yeah. So I plan on picking this up, and I've never actually played Quake with a controller, so this will be your first time if I pick it up on the Series X and S. So, yeah. All right.
Now, did you get a TV to be able to play 4K yet with your Xbox Series X, or?
No, I'm still waiting on my new monitor for that. So I actually am. Do you guys are you familiar with the what the fuck's that monitor called? The crowdsource monitor.
I have no idea.
Outsource. Huh?
You're putting me on the spot here. I'm gonna try to find it super quick.
You did this.
Yes. What the fuck is it called? It's called the. All right.
Was this a Kickstarter thing, or?
No. This was like an internet thing where now people are actually receiving these things. Let me just do crowdsourced 4K.
They sell them. They sell them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Eve Spectrum.
Oh, that cleared it up.
So I'll drop the link in chat. Eve Spectrum crowdsource monitor, eyes PS5, Xbox Series X, with 4K 120 hertz HDMI, blah blah blah. So it was huge gaming news like months ago when I backed it. And the beauty of it is they let you do it without, it's not really back it, you pre-order from them. But they let you do it with or without. It's going into the show chat. There you go. So they let you do it with or without a stand and everything else. You can either do, you're only a 1440p loser, or you can get the 4K or whatever. But yeah, it's a badass monitor, supports all the shit, super high end, and they started shipping now, so I'm just waiting for my shipping window.
Excellent.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, they weren't that expensive either. Price point's not bad.
No, it's a lot less than the other ones because they're just and they crowdsourced all the features. So it was like, do you want this? Do you want this? And people suggested features, and yeah, they're pretty badass. But
Check it out.
I gave my $100 deposit or whatever like a year and a half ago, and now they're starting to ship. So,
cool. Anyways, back to
the
releases.
new releases. All right. Next new release out this week is 12 Minutes, out for the Xbox Series X and S and the PC. This game is a time loop game, and they showed it off in the Xbox showcase in 2020, the all remote one, and I am super looking forward to playing this week. It's also downloading on my Xbox.
Like it's not an extensively long game, so don't expect to be sitting there for weeks on end. I finished it within 2 days or so of playing it,
good.
But it could take you a while if you hit some tough spots, but otherwise, if you kind of figure out the mechanics of it, it's kind of an interesting storyline. And we'll talk more like once you get through it and stuff like that. But
yeah, the voice cast is amazing. Willem Dafoe and Daisy Ridley and a cast of characters. So I'm really looking forward to playing that. Hit just left the show. He just walked away.
It's gone. That's it. I'm out of here.
Yeah, he's like, I can't handle new releases anymore.
I don't want to hear about 12 minutes.
By the way, is it just me or is Derek's mic worse?
It is crackling a little bit, though.
All right. I'm gonna have to build a new PC. I think that's it. That's
I don't think you can get the parts to build a new PC anymore.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
probably true too. Yes, yeah.
Yo, LB has been trying to make his computer for over a year now. He can't buy it. He was having problems getting like all the parts, but now he's like the only part he needs is GPU, and he can't find one.
That's the last one for everyone. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, at least that one I know people, so maybe I can get something for free. But
just got to read a Bitcoin farm.
All right. Next new release out this week is Madden NFL 22, out for the Xbox Series X and S, the PS5, and the PC. And it's been a while since I played Madden, but I'll do my free time because I'm in Game Pass Ultimate, which means I have EA access.
All
So
access, yeah,
yeah.
early. Yeah, I downloaded it today too. I'm gonna give it a run real quick and see what they've done with it, but I don't see it on my purchase list at all.
Well, something. If you want to set up a time, we'll play some. Let me know.
All right.
At least we'll have something to talk about on the show.
We threw the ball around. Oh, we had a
Yeah.
catch.
Yes, we did catch. Yeah, no. Yeah, the Patriots are a little different team nowadays, but we'll still play. Yeah. All right. Next new release out this week is Aliens Fireteam Elite, and this is out for the Xbox Series X and S, the PS5, and the PC. So this is like a legit top tier AAA Alien series related third person shooter. Did anyone have this on their radar?
No.
No. So this is the problem when there's no gaming conventions or shows, because some major AAA titles like this just slide under the radar.
It's a travesty.
Yep. It's a travesty on top of a travesty, yeah. But it looks good. It looks hot. If you like Alien or the Alien series of movies, like, pick it up.
Third
And-
person though.
I know. It's a third person hider.
Third person hider.
That's what third person games are. If it was a first person game, you can't hide. All right. And last but certainly not least, Psychonauts 2 out for this Xbox Series X and S, the PS5. Well, not really. It's the PS4 with an upscaling, the PC, the Mac, and Linux. And the Xbox version is legit for the Xbox Series X and S. So I played the original Psychonauts. It was awesome, but I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be one of my games coming up, but I can see Selden, he seems excited.
It's already downloaded. I'm ready to play tomorrow,
Ah,
baby.
nice, nice.
It's you know that it's the good old classic 3D platformer that a lot of gamers grew up playing before first person shooters came along. So I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the puzzle aspect of it and getting through the storyline and everything like that. The cutscenes are always, the Psychonauts original cutscenes were funny
Crazy.
as fuck
Yeah,
and they were hilarious. And I really enjoyed them. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into the storyline of Psychonauts. I did try the original Psychonauts when it came back up on Game Pass. It was painful to play because we've advanced so far. So I'm really looking forward to see what they've done with this, going forward. So
nice. Hit, you have any interest in this?
Negative.
Wow.
Negative. None of these games I'm interested in.
All right, fair enough.
Yes. My apologies.
Hit
Yeah.
only likes one type of games, and I'm sorry.
Nah,
Not
really.
It's more of a social gamer where he's playing with his friends and stuff. He's more into the multiplayer, and none of these games really rip out
Competitive co-op
multiplayer.
games.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
into.
Yep. All right.
So competitive co-op. What?
Well, I guess
Competitive
on that,
and co-op games.
why don't we hop on over into the short week of gaming news? And I'll save hits for him. So first story, rhythm
Yes.
game Tetris Beat now available on Apple Arcade. So I briefly mentioned this game earlier in the what I'm playing. I don't know. This is actually the first Apple Arcade game I've played since buying the subscription to. No, I don't pay for it outright. I don't just pay for Apple Arcade. I pay for the thing that gives you Apple Music and the storage and the workout stuff and everything else. So, it was super fun. So much so that I was sitting upstairs in my chair playing, and Dylan was like, "Don't you have to go do all your pre-show setup stuff?" And I was like, well, after this game. And then all of a sudden it was 7 o'clock and I really had to come down and bust out the background image and everything else. So it was a fun Tetris game. So and it's even more fun on the Apple TV where you can pair a Bluetooth controller with it and do it that way. But still fun on the phone as well. So huge fan.
Yeah, I was gonna hit you up on a couple of things. I was like, first off, I think Yount would be like, why is this a story? This is a new release. This isn't a story. And
Because
then I was gonna,
because there was no stories this week. So
and then
I went bottom of the barrel.
then I was gonna smash you on the Apple Arcade, but you covered all your bases real quick on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. See, thanks, Selden. Yeah, well, yep.
Hey, you want the next one hit?
You want to go right there right now?
Might as well
'Cause-
hit that
'cause-
shit.
Because to me, like, there's nothing else. There's nothing else to talk about. Like, this is like the only topic I want to talk about.
All right, do you want to
because
save
it's
it for
fucking-
last then?
I don't.
All right.
That's what I mean. Like, do we want to? Like,
All
because
right, let's save it for last. So Selden,
okay.
you
I'll
want
take
another-
this one. I'll take this one because I know that you're going to have a little bit of feedback on this. Nearly a decade later, 38 Studios employees start getting their final paycheck.
Who's
I feel
38
so-
Studios again? Is
That
this
was- That was Kingdoms
is
of
that-
Amalur Reckoning, Kurt Schilling
Yeah,
studio.
Kurt Schilling. Yeah,
Shirley's thing.
yeah.
And I feel horrible. I feel horrible for these employees that just got fucked hard during this whole thing. But it's ridiculous that it's taken them this long to get to it, and then they're only getting like what 10 to 20% of their final
paycheck. And not only that, but they're mailing them to the addresses that they had on
where
file
they don't live.
where they live when they were all working at 38 Studios, and now they've all moved throughout the country to work for other game developers. So it's such a
I'm like-
train wreck. And
So
I have
bad.
such a hopeful picture of me and Kurt Schilling. So it was E3 2010, and their PR person was like, 38 Studios isn't at the convention floor, but we want to set you up for a lunch meeting and whatever else. And it's this restaurant. It's only like 4 blocks away from the convention center. And reluctantly, against my thing, I signed Jay and I up, and I was like, we'll go talk to whoever this is. And so we got to the restaurant, and she was like, "Oh, there's 2 of you." This was kind of like a one-on-one thing, and yeah. And then I looked over, and this was before Schilling became like an asshole, and he was Mr. Boston, like king of the Red Sox, savior of the World Series, and he's sitting at the table in the restaurant. Jay's like, "You go in, man. This is all you." And so he left, and I went and I sat, and I literally had a one-on-one lunch with Kurt Schilling as we talked about this game, and he had such high hopes and aspirations for this game, and then he ended up getting screwed by it was like all these offers of money as long as you come to Rhode Island, as long as you do this, as long, like if they hadn't fallen for that, the game was great. Did either of you guys play Kings of Amalur Reckoning?
No.
Oh,
no.
Tiff and I and Mr. GBMS played the shit out of it. It was like a great single player World of Warcraft, and then the next phase was going to be their massively multiplayer version. So I really wish it had done better, and I feel bad for their employees, and I know that Schilling was doing what he thought was the best for them at the time, but it obviously was not. So, but for 10 years later to get a partial paycheck sent to the wrong address is fucked up.
It's like one of those class action lawsuits. You're like, yeah. Oh, I got 2 cents.
But the attorneys got like 10 million. Yeah, exactly. So,
I just feel bad for him, but what a cluster.
all right. Next story. Judge orders ROM site to permanently destroy its pirated Nintendo games. So,
Do that.
I don't know how you permanently destroy something that you can re-download from the internet
can't.
5 seconds later.
We can't.
This is more like a showpiece thing where like the judge is like, yes, you delete all those things forever. And then if you find them again on the internet, you can re-download them, because ROM sites are never going away. We can all agree.
I just have a feeling this judge doesn't understand what the internet is.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. They have no idea.
No,
Now I'm gonna stop them. You delete them.
Yes. yes. Now it's gone forever off the whole internet. Yes, no. No, it's like these people that have been revenge porn and their shit's uploaded to like Pornhub, and they're like, oh, well, we'll make them delete it. And it's like, no, it's also on YouPorn and RedTube and a million other sites, and it just keeps showing up under different names. Like, once something is on the internet, it's never off the internet.
For
So-
life.
For life.
life.
Yes. So this is a cute story, and it's cute that this judge really thought this was going to do something, but don't worry, y'all. You're all going to be able to download your illegal ROMs forever and ever and ever and ever. Worst case scenario, you go to the Internet Archive and you can download them
It's
from there. Like, it's fucked up. So, yeah. But interesting story nonetheless.
And on a sidebar to that, I just wanted to plug this in. I don't know if you heard, but you can now officially open your OnlyFans channel because they're no longer going to let porn sites on OnlyFans.
Oh, I know. This is that as a non-story story. That this is such a terrible fucking fuck you to the people that made OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So OnlyFans was built on the back of more than R-rated creators, sex workers, you name it, that found jobs during the pandemic, and then all of a sudden Bella
investors.
Dean and all these guys discovered the site, and they started using it celebrity wise, and really that's not what the site was for, and they're trying to distance it. I just hope this backfires on them tremendously, and people leave in droves, because
Yeah.
I really
see-
honestly believe that the bulk of people that go to OnlyFans are not looking for content that they can find anywhere.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
OnlyFans will be closed within a year.
Yep.
Okay, anyways, back to story.
All right. Next story, Selden.
First, Call of Duty Vanguard PlayStation Alpha test starts this weekend. This really wasn't on my radar. That I knew that they were working on the next one, but I didn't realize the playtest was this close and coming out this weekend for PlayStation.
Because you don't even have
fans.
one yet, because you declined all of the nice offers of someone to get you one, Shadow.
I make
Um,
general stabs at it, but there's really nothing out there that's driving me to. There's no games on it that are driving me to buy it. Really.
Last of Us Part 2.
If I wanted to watch a movie, I'd watch a movie.
Oh, sick burn. Sick
Wow.
burn.
But
Yeah, campus here.
now I don't understand. I don't know the PlayStation environment, but is this one of those things where you get to sign up for the flights, or is this something that they're going to have as
Oh
an
no,
open?
there's no flights on PlayStation. They're like, you want it, you fucking got it. It's not like Xbox where you have to like suck your dick while doing a do-si-do and a backward somersault. Like, no, they're like, hey, you want to play it? You're in.
Okay.
The reason why Selden's in all the flights is because he's really flexible.
Where what as I said, I wasn't even aware that this was coming out. What Warframe are we looking at for the Vanguard?
It's
World
all the
War II.
games.
Oh, it's all of them.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Call of Duty
Vanguard.
Vanguard,
It's World War II.
for the single player, for the multiplayer, it's all
Yeah.
of the things.
Well, yeah, I remember the
Yeah.
multiplayer was all of them because
I assume this is a multiplayer beta because nobody betas or alphas their single player. That's a big
Right.
secret.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. All right.
So I assume this is like the let me make a game mode of 10 people on Call of Duty future fucking Jizz Soldier against 40 people playing with tanks from World War II. Like that kind of balance. You know what I mean? Like as soon as you open up the whole time stream to everybody, you can make really weird multiplayer options.
So this is like the Battlefield mode,
It's like the Battlefield one that they just announced like a month ago.
right?
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, this is
Very
this is
weird.
the one with the four wheelers on top of the building and the tornadoes and shit.
Yep. Yep.
Or no, that was Battlefield. Never
No,
mind.
that was
Battlefield.
Battlefield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah. No, nobody knows enough about this yet. We only know that they were trying to answer that Battlefield thing. Who knows?
Right.
So,
Mhm.
all right. Last story.
I'm not happy about this story. Just so everybody knows, Halo Infinite won't have campaign co-op or forge mode at launch. This is coming from Engadget. 343 says a single player campaign and multiplayer are still on tap for this holiday season, but it won't have campaign co-op or forge mode until later on down the road. And as far as I understand, they're saying that they're going to be releasing these things at the end of certain seasons, and they
Yeah.
say that seasons are roughly 3 months in length. So that would make these things
2022.
co-op campaign 3 months after launch, and forge mode 6 months after launch
Yeah.
for that release. And people are pissed.
I'm not happy about this.
I'm
Fuck
not happy about this at all
343.
because this is where this is my little rant corner here. This, as of November, this game will have been 6 months 6 years in development. What the fuck were they doing with this time? They delayed this game by a year, and it's
Yeah.
like it's not even ready. It's still not ready. Obviously, if the
No.
game's not coming out as like a solid piece, like this game's not ready. And like, how do you launch a Halo with no campaign co-op? Like, are they expecting people to go through the campaign
By
single
themselves?
player by themselves, beat it, and then go into multiplayer? Because like that's
Like-
how I always played Halo.
Like that's
me
always
and all
the
me and all my friends
launch
all
day.
get on.
Yeah.
We do co-op campaign because that's the quickest way to get through the campaign. So
Yep.
the story doesn't get spoiled for anybody. We rush us through.
Yep.
You know, sometimes we get the game early and we finish campaign before everybody else, and we're on multiplayer that night. Like,
Midnighter. Yeah.
yeah. So like,
I play with
how
me.
are they wanting us to play this? Because like, I don't want to play this game alone on launch day. Like, that sucks. Do I have to go into campaign? I mean, multiplayer right off the get go, and then have some little kid in fucking
No,
the lobby
you
chat
have to
ruin the
burn-
story for me?
You have to burn 6 to 10 hours by yourself. That's what they're fucking us with. Like,
Dude,
There
I don't
is-
want to. But and then one co-op campaign comes out. I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. I don't. Like, I already beat the game. Like, why do I need to go back in and play with my friends if I've already done it? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I know it
This is-
lowers the replay value of that. Although
or do I hold out and like get spoiled? Like,
you,
it's just.
you can't.
Th-
No,
It's just what they're asking us to do is just ridiculous.
Because-
Like, we've already waited 6 years for this. You did a year-long delay. Like, I go back to what I said before. I just wanted to delay the game until it's fully ready. Like, I'll wait.
yeah.
But like, why is this game not ready? Like, I don't understand. Like,
No.
what a disaster.
And I don't think
Yeah.
you can
This was a
skip-
launch game.
I know you can't skip the campaign and then go back later, because the whole beauty of playing the campaign is that's when you learn all the new mechanics, you learn the weapons, so that when you go into multiplayer, you're not a little
Right.
piece of shit.
Right. It's so
Um,
weird to me. Like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna start 343 can suck it because they keep fucking this up at every chance. But in their defense,
we knew something was up though. When
Yeah.
the rumors are coming out that it was being cut up into parts and multiplayer might not make it for launch, like, this starts to make sense. They
Yeah.
For some reason they cut the game up into parts. I think they were gonna launch Halo last year with no multiplayer. Like, I think that rumor is true.
that
If
does
you think about it-
sound realistic
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was going to be single player campaign, and then what? We were going to wait a year for multiplayer. Like,
That's the bread and butter of Halo.
yeah,
I don't know.
I just The only thing I can think of with the delay of the co-op is Halo has always been good with the co-op as a competitive mechanism because they had the scoring that you could do during co-op missions. I'm not saying that it's better that they delayed it. They should have that shit done. But Halo has always been one of those cornerstone multiplayer co-op games where there is still a drive to replay the missions in co-op
Yep.
because they had the score driving it where you could add the skulls, you could add the multipliers, and then there is a kill factor and a score at the end of each level. So
Mhm.
you did have that ability to rag against your buddies at the end of the level saying, haha, I kicked your ass still.
Yep.
This shit should have been done. And to go back and say it's not going to be ready, I'm not a programmer, but if you haven't figured out the fucking AI for a co-op at this point in the fucking game that you can't get this shit pushed out, it's not going to look pretty when you fucking finally release co-op because there's certain mechanics that a grunt has to do. They have to know who to charge or when not to charge,
Yeah.
or who's focusing on what and what formation they're coming out in. If that shit's not ready now, you think it's going to be ready within 3 months? I have no confidence in 343 on this game at this point.
The other question I have is how is this game being sold? Like I know we're getting it on Game Pass and stuff. Like take that aside. How much is this
How do
game?
normal
Like
people
what's the
buy it?
cost?
Yeah.
No, like
one-
what's the cost of this? Because multiplayer is supposedly free. So are we paying for me in Canada games are $79.99. I don't know what it is.
It's
69?
$60 here.
59 still okay. It used to be 59 for us, but the dollar and anyway. Like do they really want us to pay full price for campaign? Like because
when you
then it
can't
doesn't
play
make
co-op
because it doesn't
campaign?
make multiplayer free then. Because you're still paying the same price that you would have for Halo 5, 4, 3. You know what I mean? You guys I just realizing this now.
No, so what you're missing is that someone that doesn't give a shit about the campaign can go play the multiplayer for free.
Yes, but then the people that are paying campaign, you're asking them to pay full price.
Yep.
And then telling them that multiplayer is still free. Like
But it's not
It's not.
just full price. It's full price plus season price because they're going to be selling these seasons. It's like you have to.
I
will
think
probably
their original
unlock content.
I think their original plan was they were going to release campaign at a price, the launch price, then multiplayer down the road for free, and then forge mode, $20,
No, Forge would have been
extra
free too.
campaign extra too because they kept talking about how Infinite is their game that they're going to play for a while.
Yep.
Like they want to do like a Destiny kind of thing, like a 10-year plan kind of thing.
A
with
10-year
ecosystem.
plan.
Right. I think that's what they wanted to do with this. And then when rumors came out that the multiplayer wasn't ready, then they were like, "Oh shit, we need to release multiplayer with it." I honestly, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, man. What a disaster.
Yeah, and I'm really worried about the Forge mode because the more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if they start trying to upsell on DLC for different Forge packs of different
modes, like
Parts and
for the different vehicles, different structures,
monetizing
and-
modes is what I think they're trying to
I'm
do.
just like,
no,
Right?
it's fucked up.
Like maybe they're gonna add like a war zone, like the Halo war zone, as a $20. The rumor for the battle royale at the end of the last test was they did some data mining and they found verbal audio of Halo battle royale. So like maybe they're gonna release like a battle royale like a year from now for like $20 or something. You know what I mean? Like are they like
the
monetizing
firefight
modes?
mode. Yeah, the firefight
Yeah,
mode. they could
firefight mode,
charge for-
$20,
yeah.
$15. Like, and then have it all live in that one ecosystem, and you just keep adding to it. Like, I don't know, man. I'm worried.
Yeah, I mean, Halo was good at monetizing the DLC. They're really the ones that cornerstone the DLC for
They literally were the
monetization.
first DLC ever on the Xbox. They
Yeah.
had to
Yeah, but the problem
redefine
with
how to do it.
But the problem with the Halo DLC is that nobody bought the Halo DLC. Like, there are a large majority of players that just didn't want to buy that stuff, and they didn't have to because Microsoft made it so we have separate playlists for those people and stuff. Because I was the guy that bought that shit, right?
I always
And
bought
then
that
one, and
shit.
then 1 month after DLC, you go into that playlist for DLC 1. Nobody's playing it. Like nobody's playing it. Everyone's in the fucking regular hopper because nobody fucking bought that shit. So it sucked. Like you're waiting in matchmaking and like an hour later, like oh shit, finally, like it got 8 of us together. And like that was
Yeah,
one
see,
thing
I
that
don't
always
know.
sucked about the DLC.
Yeah, I was in a different group. The group I was with, we played a lot of customs, and we all used that DLC.
And
Yeah,
they
'cause you-
always updated those playlists with, and I started including the DLC into the freeze at one point. Like they had weekends where like they had to do shit to like entice people to buy that stuff or like at least
I have
play
to
it.
disagree with. I feel like people bought the shit out of the Halo
No, dude,
DLCs.
it isn't
Like-
an opinion. This is fact. Like the stats wise was that the majority of players did not buy the DLC. And I'm talking
Yeah.
about the later games because the Halo 2 did the crazy good thing where they had that disc. Remember the disc?
yeah,
And you
that's
just
what I'm talking about.
you just pass that disc to everybody
And everybody installed it and locked
Yeah,
it in their
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
because no one wanted to buy that shit for at least the
I
Halo
bought
3
that
days.
shit.
Yeah, I
I
bought
bought
that
it
shit
too.
too. I bought every single one. But like I know for a fact that the majority of people were not like us. We are in the minority for that. It sucked because you go into matchmaking and there was nobody there. I was like, fuck. Like
I feel like there's
mathematically, it just
always
took way
people there.
longer. There's people there. It just took longer because there
Maybe
was
it's 'cause you're in
less pool.
Canada.
It's nothing to do. Oh my god, I play with all Americans.
I don't know, man. I never had any issues. And and whenever there was one douchebag in our party that didn't buy the DLC, we're like, fuck you, you're out of here. And we booed him.
Yeah, I mean that was our clan, the Tool of the Pwn clan within the Tool of the Play site. It's like everybody had the DLC because when one person didn't have it, they got fucking just
Yeah,
ripped.
that was the
apart.
same thing with the Tool to Play clan. It was like,
But
fuck
yeah,
you,
I could
cheapskate.
see where hits.
Yeah, get the fuck out,
I
yeah.
could see where hits coming from. Like we were unique. We were within our little ecosystem. And that's
yeah,
where
we
we
had,
were.
yeah.
So
That's why it take blinders to it. But like,
But we weren't
yeah,
playing
I-
customs like Selden and his little pussies. We were playing
No,
like real matchmaking. So, customs
we were playing
make you
matchmaking,
soft.
customs. We were playing everything.
No, customs make you soft.
it probably did. But
Octagon, man,
we had
Octagon.
so much fucking shit ton of fun on playing customs.
There will not be a custom octagon
No.
for 6 months.
Well,
Ah man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm freaking worried. Freaking
Yeah.
worried.
yeah, it's terrible.
Deep Ends is going to be sad. He won't be able to recreate Stonehenge. For 6 months.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right.
no,
Deep and then
deep in.
Deep End.
he was the best. He was the best.
He was a great guy. So I miss playing with him. I haven't played with him in a long time. So
Yeah, it's too bad we don't have like one place for everyone to go hang out at,
Like toolplay.com.
like Discord.
Nobody likes Discord.
Oh
I-
yeah, nobody
What?
likes Discord.
I use Discord as little as possible. It's a piece of shit. Okay. I'd rather
Yeah.
us hang out on OnlyFans. Okay. Just saying. I
I
know you're balls deep in Discord. You can't deep throat them enough, but I do not like Discord. I do not like anything that's going
Sure.
on with Discord. So yeah, I'll
Sure.
say it. I'm the
No
one.
problem.
But join our Discord, toolsplay.com/SG Discord. Yes, yeah. But I hate Discord. I like websites better.
Discord shines for game specific Discords. Definitely.
You know what's
and,
funny?
And
The other
closed
side,
community Discords. So
the other side of Tool to Play does not agree with you.
Oh, I know. I know. Everybody sucked Discord's dick. Yeah. Yep. It's fucked
Discord
up.
is the evolution of the forums. So
It's not. It's dumb. But I'm just saying.
The other Tool to Play corner does not agree with you.
I know. He loves Discord so much. I know.
Because he's right. That's why he's right.
I know.
Yo, if Duty says something like, I don't know, whatever. I don't know.
I know.
That guy's the biggest hater of haters.
I know.
He's
I
the emperor of hate. And if that guy likes something,
you should like it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't like Discord. I don't.
Hey, whatever. I'm not trying to convince you. Whatever. Okay.
All right. Well, on that, if any of you have stories you want us to talk about next week, give us a call 773-527-2961 or email us at podcast@tooledplay.com. You can also comment on this episode's thread in the Tooled Play homepage of a website that no longer really functionally exists. And sponsors. If we had them, we'd pimp them, but we don't, so we won't. So let's jump on over to the socials. Twitter us up. You can find everything Tool Player at twitter.com/tool2play. Everything podcast released at twitter.com/still_got_game. Our YouTube channel is at youtube.com/tool2play. That's where you can find all of our archive video content, whether it's this show, whether it's Hits Quick Hits, whether it's Thick and Thin with LB and Duty featuring I6 Hitman, whether it's Selden's special cam show. Whatever it is, all of that archive video content is on youtube.com/toolsplay. Please rate and review the podcast on iTunes. We need some 5-star reviews, and if you want to write a little something extra, please do, because it would help us out. Smooth, he's pretty controversial, but love the show. Smooth, his hair is sick, but love the show.
Sheldon's is better.
Selden, love his Dick Cam show, but 5
No, it's my
stars.
OnlyFans show. It's my OnlyFans show.
sorry. Yeah. Support Selden on OnlyFans. We also wow, you threw me off, Selden. We also have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/still_got_game. That is a place where you can go there, follow us. You can't sub because we're not legit, but definitely follow us there and you'll be notified whenever we go live. We have a Discord, like Hit was talking about. Our Discord is at tooledplay.com/SGG Discord. I'll repeat, tooledplay.com/S as in still, G as in got, and G as in got game. Discord, and it's almost like a forum that's shitty and doesn't have any sort of foundation. So if you want to go there and just freeform chat like you're special, that's where you want to go. tooledplay.com/SGG Discord. It's for people with short attention spans. Discord's good for that. So please go there and sign up and enjoy the show. And at least Selden will talk to you. Maybe Hit, less Yant. I'm more likely to talk to you, even though I hate the platform. And Tiff is probably actually more possible than Yant. So
She even remember her password.
she's on Discord. She just has to keep snoozing the notifications because of all the fluff. All right, so on that, why don't we move on over to what's important to us? So, Hit, what do you want to pimp? What's important to you? Any charity stuff? Anything going on?
If you're trying to follow me on socials, you just follow me, I6 Hitman. I'm on basically everything like that: TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. I have an underscore in between. Yeah, if you're trying to find me on there, that's where I'll be at. I've been adding a lot, as Selden said, to my Discord, to my TikTok lately. So check it out.
Nice.
Selden?
All right. For me, in case you guys didn't hear, Pfizer within the United States here has been approved by the FDA. Is that right? Anyways,
yeah,
they approved Pfizer finally, so it's officially it's backed. So please consider getting vaccinated if you're not vaccinated. If you have one shot, schedule your second one. Get that. The booster shots are probably coming up this year, so keep that in mind as well.
September 20th. Yeah.
So please do your part, not for yourself, but for everybody else around you. And please get vaccinated. Other than that, you can find me. As I said, I was going to test out that Linktree website. You can find all my links to all my socials and everything at Linktree. Look for Selden007 there.
Wow.
And you'll be able to find all my links to all my great social media and YouTube sites and stuff like that. So
Look at
check it
you,
out.
Selden. Is Dick Cam on there?
I have my YouTube channel set up as a link on there. So yes, my YouTube channel is there.
Ah, nice, nice.
Yeah, I have a
You
link tree
Derek.
too. My link tree. Yeah, I should give my link tree. Link.tree. How's that go again?
It's linktr.ee
.e
slash
/Isaac Hitman.
yeah.
All right. Well, I have not set up a link tree, so I'm gonna.
You
do this
should.
the
Of all
old-fashioned
people
way.
that should have a link tree, should be you. Like,
Especially
yeah,
since the name is
mine
different
always got like
everywhere.
5 things. You're just gonna have like 50, like Meebo, like all these accounts you're gonna put on there. I know it.
All right. Well, maybe I'll set up a link tree this week, but for right now, it's
It's not happening, guys. We tried.
no. It's yeah. I don't like new stuff. But anyway, it's facebook.com/Derek Nolan, youtube.com/Derek Nolan, Twitch facebook.com/Derek Nolan, twitch.tv/Derek Nolan, instagram.com/official_Derek Nolan. What
The
am I
one man
missing?
that needs a link tree.
I'm the guy that needs a link tree. I can't remember anything. Onlyfans.com/official_Derek Nolan. Yeah, follow me on all the socials. But really, that's not what I give a shit about. And I'm actually, I had something else to talk about tonight, a different charity, but I'm gonna go with Selden on this. Like, fucking get vaccinated, you fucks. Like, we're putting the healthcare workers under so much stress because you assholes think this thing is made up. It's not. It's fucking not. So get vaccinated and be a helper, not a hinderer. Like, there's talk in the US right now about, like, can we prioritize vaccinated patients above unvaccinated patients? Hey, you got my vote. Like, you guys are really killing the system. You're killing everybody's ability to move on and have fun. So, you know what? I'm not going to say go off and die, but like Selden and it would probably say that. But yeah, no, Selden's disagreeing. But I'm just saying, you guys are fucking the whole thing up for everybody. We all took a year off so we could fix this, and you didn't. So get vaccinated. Look at what's happening down south. Look what's happening in all the hick states, all the dumb states, all the states where the IQ is below 200, 100, probably even below 50. Like, just get vaccinated and be done with this. Like, it's not a political thing. It's not a party thing. Just do it and be done. So, and then we can all move on and get back to life as normal. So, Sultan, you want to double down on any of my comments?
No, I think we had 2 different approaches, and I think hopefully we catch somebody within one of our 2 approaches.
All right, we cast some nets and we'll see what happens. Oh, all right.
If you get vaccinated by Selden's method, or if you get vaccinated by D Smooth's grading you, please let us know in the comments.
Euro people.
Yes, definitely let us know. All right. Well, I want to remind you all, you can join us each and every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific at youtube.com/toolsplay, facebook.com/toolsplay, and twitch.tv/still_got_game. And on that, let's wrap this unvaccinated assholes up. No, that's not even right. This unvaccinated assholes episode up. I am Derek D. Smooth Nolan.
Roger. Hitman.
I am Chris Selden, 007 Selden.
Double up those shots, motherfuckers.